Did you like our top 5 conversation starters video? Well, buckle up because we're about to hit you with the sequel. This is Top 5 Conversation Starters, Part 2. 5 more conversation starters and the Goblet of Thrones. If you missed Part 1, check it out right here. We're running out of time. Let's get into it. Number 5. ¿Qué es de tu vida? ¿Cómo te trata la vida? These phrases come in handy when you haven't seen a person or friend for ages and you suddenly bump into them. In this situation, you can ask, ¿Qué es de tu vida? Or ¿Cómo te trata la vida? The first one means, how has life been? And the second translates to, how's life treating you? So, if you want to know what's new in your friend's life since you last met, you can say, Hola, tanto tiempo sin verte. ¿Qué es de tu vida? Which translates to, Hey there, long time no see. What are you up to? Then your friend might reply with something like, Pues todo va bien. Me casé el año pasado y me mudé a Quito. Well, everything's going well. I got married last year and moved to Quito. And just like that, you've successfully caught up with a long-lost pal. Número 4. ¿Cómo te va? ¿Cómo les va? This is a greeting that you can use both during informal and formal situations. ¿Cómo te va? Or alternatively, ¿Cómo le va? is a way of asking, how are you doing? We usually use this expression with indirect object pronouns like me, te, le, les, or os. If you need a reminder on how to use indirect and direct object pronouns in Spanish, you're in luck. Because we've already got a full guide on the exact topic. Check out that video for a helpful refresher. So, back to ¿Cómo te va? Let's see a helpful example before moving on. Hola Marcos, ¿cómo te va en Canadá? Would be a way of asking your friend, Hi Marcos, how are you doing in Canada? And to your query, Marcos may reply, Me va buenísimo. Estoy estudiando francés e inglés. I'm doing great. I'm studying French and English. Mastering this greeting really comes down to nailing those indirect object pronouns. So be sure to brush up on those if you're a little rusty, and you'll be good to go. Number 3, ¿Qué hay de nuevo? Now this conversation has a pretty cool backstory. Have you ever watched the Bugs Bunny cartoon? If you have, then you probably remember his trademark.
What's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc? Well, in the Spanish version of the cartoon, this iconic catchphrase was translated to ¿Qué hay de nuevo, viejo?
¿Qué de nuevo, viejo?
¿Qué hay de nuevo is a way of saying basically what's new. It's an informal and chatty greeting, one that you might use at work when speaking to your colleagues. For instance, you might ask your coworker, Entonces, ¿qué hay de nuevo? ¿Cómo estuvieron tus vacaciones? So, what's new? How was your holiday? And they might say back to you, Estuvieron bien. Mi familia y yo fuimos a acampar. It was okay. My family and I went camping. If you keep Bugs Bunny in mind, you'll never forget this famous greeting. Number 2, ¿Cómo andas? ¿Cómo anda or ¿Cómo andas? is similar to ¿Cómo va todo? But this is a little bit more informal. Like all the other phrases we've covered, it's a way of asking someone, how are you doing? But when you use this greeting, you can usually expect replies like, Bueno, ahí vamos. Well, we're hanging in there. Por ahora, todo bien. So far, so good. Or, no me puedo quejar. I can't complain. For example, let's look at a hypothetical conversation between 2 friends named Miguel and Daniel. Miguel says, Épale, Daniel, ¿cómo andas? Hi there, Daniel. How are you doing? Daniel smiles and replies, Bueno, no me puedo quejar, Miguel. ¿Y tú? Well, I cannot complain, Miguel. What about you? This expression is well known among Spaniards and South Americans, so it's a great one to keep in mind while traveling. And if you're planning on embarking on a trip to a Spanish-speaking country, you'll also want to know some basic phrases to help you get around. Check out our video on Spanish travel phrases if you want to have a wide variety of useful phrases in your toolbox. And now for our grand finale. Number 1, ¿Qué pasa? Or ¿Qué más? When you're looking for a very informal greeting to use with your good friends, you can't go wrong with ¿Qué pasa? Or ¿Qué más? They basically mean what's up. This is another one where you don't really expect the other person to respond. And if you run into a friend on the street, you can quickly shout out something like ¿Qué más, compadre? ¿Qué hay de nuevo? Which means, hey, what's up, buddy? What's new? And if you want to master your conversational skills or need help with Spanish grammar, why not schedule your first class with a BaseLang teacher today? At BaseLang.com, you get access to unlimited one-on-one Spanish classes with native-speaking teachers, all via Zoom. Try your first week for only $1. When you're telling someone how you've been doing lately, you might want to express some key emotions that you're feeling. To expand your vocabulary and communicate your emotions with ease, check out our lesson on words to talk about emotions in Spanish next. And with that, our lesson is concluded. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.